Yes, people, myself, TS, welcome back to another NoFilterTS. And in this one, just previewing Arsenal's game against Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea in relatively good form, coming off the back of a 2-0 win over Crystal Palace to find themselves into the FA Cup final. Another final Tuchel's managed to get Chelsea to, within less than 18 months at the club. So you definitely have to credit him and, the Chelsea team for that. Prior to that, they put in a good performance against Real Madrid, but obviously went out on aggregate in the Champions League. And prior to that, beat Southampton comfortably in the Prem. So, they're definitely a side in good form. Arsenal obviously in really bad form, and most would feel that this would be a game now that Chelsea would continue their good form, and there'd be 4 losses on the bounce for Arsenal. And for me, I think some things have to change within the side. We definitely did create some chances against Southampton, but didn't deserve to win the game. And it'll be interesting to see what Arteta will do. I don't think the same full 11 against Chelsea is gonna. I don't think he would be vindicated for playing the same team. I think there's some changes that need to be made. Obviously, we know that the injury situation, Tierney, Partey, season done, and obviously Tomiyasu probably somewhat in training some point soon. But I don't expect him to feature in this game. And obviously our bench for the last few games has just really featured a lot of our young prospects on there. So, for me, for this game, team I'd go with would be still Ramsdale in goal. Back 4 would be the same back 4. Cedric right back, Tavares left back, Gabriel and Ben White as the 2 centre-halves. Going into midfield, I would keep Granit Xhaka, but I would switch out Lokonga for Mohamed Elneny. I think, Elneny, we know what he is. He's a kind of steady Eddie sort of guy. Some call him Mohamed El Sideways. I've definitely called him that before. But I think he's just a bit more... I think it's quite clear. He's well more experienced than Sambi Lokonga, recent playing in the African Cup of Nations. So, he's played competitive football more recent and of a higher level than Sambi Lokonga. And I think for a game like this, I think he'll provide more of a unit for us in that midfield than what Lokonga's had in the last couple of games. And that's nothing against Sambi. I just don't think he's quite ready or of the level yet. So, I'd stick with those 2 as the 2. Odegaard, I'd keep him in the 10. Presumably Lacazette's not back, so Odegaard probably have the armband again, and then the 3 I'd stick with Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, and then up top I'd go with Pepe. Even if Lacazette is fit or he's back from his illness, injury, COVID, I would go with a front 3 for this game of Saka on the right, Martinelli on the left, and Pepe through the middle. Even if that means that Pepe's on the left at times and Martinelli through the middle, or Pepe's on the right, Saka's on the left, Martinelli through the middle. I think that all 3 of them are interchangeable, a front 3. And I just feel that no matter what people want to say about Pepe, I think he's more of an attacking threat and can spring more out of nothing than the likes of an Nketiah or a Lacazette. Yes, people will say, well, the hold-up play isn't that great, but, truth be told, we've lost the last 3 games, so we can't really do much else worse. I think with that sort of formation, we allow, a good defensive core. In the midfield, we provide some sort of stability in the midfield, and then in attack, I think Pepe, Martinelli and Saka should definitely be able to cause Chelsea some problems, along with obviously the likes of Odegaard being that creative spark, so as they say. So for me, I think that team should be good enough to go there and get a result. I'm going to be optimistic. I'm going to say we're going to bounce back. I don't think we're going to win this one. I feel like we'll be able to pull out a draw. It might be like a couple of seasons back when I think it was a 2-2 draw. I think it's what we'll have in this one. Obviously I ideally would want us to win, but both teams' current form feels like the result's only going one way, and it would be in Chelsea's favour. But we'll see. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comment section below, and if you haven't already done so, hit the subscribe button now, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.